Hey guys, so we're now just a couple of days away from WWDC 2025 and of course iOS 26 Developer Beta 1. I am extremely excited to see what Apple will be bringing to the iPhone with this next major operating system. I haven't been this excited in a very long time. Today we're going to talk about some of the final leaks. There's some new features and changes expected to be coming to the iPhone with iOS 26 here in just a couple of days. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, before we talk about some of the latest leaks, I also want to point out two things. Number one, Apple has put out their official playlist within Apple Music for the music that will be featured at WWDC 2025. So you can go ahead, head on over into Apple Music and start listening to their Hello playlist for WWDC 2025. These are going to be all the songs available or featured at the WWDC 2025 event. Now, Apple has officially posted the placeholder for the Apple WWDC event. You can head on over and set the notifications so that you get notified when the event starts live in your time zone and you'll be able to watch WWDC 2025. All right, so let's talk about some of the final leaks. So we have two new features expected to be coming to the iPhone with iOS 26. According to 9to5Mac, Apple is working on automatic translation for messages. So if you speak multiple languages, right, and someone was to text you on a language that you don't speak, you'll be able to automatic translate into the language that you do speak. Now, another feature that Apple is now currently working on, according to 9to5Mac, is polls. So you'll be able to post polls on group chats, for example. So let's say you're planning a dinner event or perhaps vacation, and you're not sure where you want to go for vacation or for dinner. Apple Intelligence can pick up on the conversation and suggest a poll using Apple Intelligence, and on-device intelligence. Apple is working on these two new features, automatic translate and poll suggestions. So now let's talk about Apple Music, because according to this latest report, iOS 26 is now set to bring full screen animated lock screen album artwork. So according to 9to5Mac, Apple is now working to bring the entire full screen animation for the album artwork to the lock screen of iPhone. And this is something that I've been wanting for quite some time. At the current time, we do have the album, as you can see right there, on the lock screen, and you have the music player. But according to 9to5Mac, Apple will bring the entire live full screen animation for a specific album that you're listening to that's animated to the lock screen with your controls and everything like that. And I think this will give iOS 26 a nice touch in terms of lock screen upgrades and Apple Music on the lock screen. So let me know what you think about this one. Now, finally, according to 9to5Mac, Apple is working on supporting the ability to export notes and Markdown from Apple Notes, which is something that third-party applications have supported for years, and it's finally coming to the iPhone's Notes application with iOS 26, according to this report. And Apple CarPlay may finally also get a redesign that will match the rumored new glossy redesign that is expected to be coming to iOS later with iOS 26. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about some of the rumored leaks of iOS 26 over on Reddit and on X. Don't believe any of that stuff, guys. A lot of these stuff will continue to happen until we get the official announcement from Apple on Monday, June 9th. WWDC just a couple of days away. We're expecting an entire overhaul of the operating system and even a new name to go along with. Of course, we're now expecting an iOS 26 Developer Beta 1, and I'm looking forward to this one. Super excited, just a couple of days out. Thank you for watching. I'll let you guys know if more information becomes available right before the event. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.